This is my home for the next 2 days. The only rule I have to get off this boat is to go and find water. So we're gonna jump off at one of these islands, we're gonna find water, either dig down for it, make water. So that's our #1 rule to get off this boat, is to find water. So stay tuned for that, man. We're gonna make our own water. I'll show you how to do it in the survival mission. Let's get into it, eh? You! All right, I've just pulled up at like a little reef. See this little rock here? So there's like a rock there. Sometimes you get snapper sitting on that rock, sitting below the rock. They come up and see this here? It's exactly what I'm looking for. That's exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna target these for a little bit. I don't need anything big. I don't need any big fish. Just something like plate size, something for dinner. And then we'll punch over to an island. We'll go find some water. We'll make some water. And then we'll go from there. We'll see where the day takes us. But let's flick some lures. I got some soft plastics. Let's get them in the water and let's see if we can get a feed, eh? Yeah! I love it. There's a storm coming, but I don't even care. I'm out here for 2 days. I don't even care. I got no food, no water. Mate, this is my bed. Right there. That's my bed. I got a sleeping bag. That's all I've got. Hang in for this one. It's going to be a wild one. All right, one thing I did forget was a net. So I've got a gaff. It's going to suck if I get something to the boat and I drop it because I don't have the net on me. That's going to suck. But anyway, let's try and get a fish, eh? Let's get some dinner. All right, nothing there, so I've just moved on. I'm just going to hit these banks. See these banks here? So I'm just going to hit those edges. I'm going to give them a scan, maybe flick some soft plastics into them. Sometimes you get some snappers sitting down in the banks there, waiting for the bait to fall off the edge. So we'll go along there, we'll have a bit of a flick, see what we can find. Hopefully get some dinner. The other spot, I got a few hits, but couldn't seem to hook up. Even if I hook onto a grinner, I've got another rod there. I'll hook it up, I'll put a hook on it, I'll chuck the grinner on and we'll throw the grinner out. And I reckon we'll get a decent snap if we use grinners. Grinner's like epic bait for snapper. Snapper love grinner. Like I've come out to Harry's and that all the time, and I throw grinner on a rod, man, every single time I get a snapper. Touch wood. Hopefully it works again, but we'll see. Hopefully we get a grinner and we can use some bait as well. Anyway, let's go along these banks, along this edge, see what we can find, and then we'll go for a peel over to these islands. You can start to see them out in the distance out there. Slowly start to come into life, and the weather's come good. Look at this. Absolutely frothing day out here, man. Frothing day. All right, dudes, let's get over to this edge. Let's have a little bit of a squiz on this sounder, see what we can find, eh? I just want to admire something right now. Have a go at my view. This is my life. This is what I do for a living. Have a look at this view. I don't know if you can see that, but that is absolutely beautiful. Where else in the world, honestly, would you rather be? I don't know. Can you see it because of all the fog? Have a go. Absolutely epic. That's where we're going to be waking up in the morning. We're going to be waking up to the whitest sand dunes in Queensland. It's going to be epic. It's going to be epic, man. Well, we've got a bit going on the sounder. I might have a little bit of a flick here, see what we can find, eh? Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey. Oh, I forgot to hit record, but we got a grinner. We got a little grinner. That's going to be mad bait. That's going to be sick bait. Yes! Yo, 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 yo. We got some of the best bait in Moreton. Look at this. That's going to make cracking bait. I'm literally going to rip one massive fillet on it, throw it on the big rod and just chuck it out, and let's just hope and pray that there's a big snappy wappy cruising around and he just comes along and pumps it. That'd be mad. All right, let me deal with this fella. We'll rig up the other one. We'll get a big bait out and we'll chill here for a bit, I reckon. All right, this is all I'm using. That's literally it. 3/8 jig head, soft plastic. I'm just letting it float down and then jigging it up so it swims past them, swims past them, swims past them. Let's flick this around for a little bit longer, see if we can get either another grinner, because we need some more bait. I reckon if we use baits today, it should be good. The tide's beautiful, like it's glassing out. It's a beautiful day. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna flick this around for probably another hour, see if we can get either dinner or another grinner. And then we're gonna punch over to this island straight over there. We're gonna punch over to this island over there. We're gonna go for a bit of a mission, see if we can find some water. There might be a river in there. If there's not a river, we'll just go to the lowest point of the island. I'll show you anyway. We'll find water and then we'll bring it back here. We'll boil it. We'll set up where we're gonna stay for the night, and then we'll do a cook up if we get a fish. All right, so stay tuned. This is gonna be a hectic one. This is my home for the next 2 days. Next two days. Look at it. It's where I'm gonna be living. How good, how good. I bloody love it. I bloody love it out here. Absolutely love it. Frothing conditions, frothing day. Oh, I love you guys, man. All right, one chunky fillet. One chunky fillet of grinner, ready to go into the drink. Let's go, let's get it out there. Whee! That'll do. You don't have to cast it far, guys. Just remember, you're not in 60 meters of water, so you don't need to cast it to oblivion, yeah? Let it drift for a little bit. That sinker should let it sit at the bottom. Loosen that drag. Alright, I was just rigging up. I just stopped to rig up a little bit. The big rod in particular, because the rig I had before wasn't really good for where I am. And the sounder lit up like a Christmas tree. And I've just spent the last 20 minutes trying to find that mark. And I cannot, for the life of me, find that mark. There was arches all over the screen. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pull up here for a bit, I reckon. Alright, we've got one bait in the water. I'm going to flick some lures. See how we go. Let's try and get a feed. There's marks on the sound, dude. Just come on. Where's mummy and daddy, brother? This is like a mad little spot, eh? This is a hectic little spot. There should be some grassies and everything down here. Well, there usually is. See, we're on. Bite straight away. Need something legal though. Come on. It's little nibbles, little nibbles, little nibbles. The sound is lighting up, but it's just the big dogs aren't eating right now. Only little baby hits, eh? Like, see the little baby hits? Sound is going crazy, by the way. Come on, man, we need dinner. All right, well, I fished there for a bit. Got a heap of grassies, a heap of snapper, but they're all undersized. They're all tiny. They're all 20 centimeters, so they're not big enough. So I'm just gonna cruise around this bank here, around this edge, look for some big marks on the sounder, drop a bait, flick some lures, see how we go. Hopefully we get something decent for dinner and then we can go find some water, because I am so thirsty, dude. So thirsty. I'm hoping there's a creek or something on this island that I'm near. It's like a random island out in the middle of the ocean. So I'm gonna cruise in there, have a bit of a look, see if we can find some water. That'd be epic, because I'm parched as. I'm so thirsty. But it is a glorious day. It is an absolutely glorious day. It's flattened out. I reckon it's going to glass out tonight. Hopefully the swell's not too bad while I'm in the boat. So I've had a decent night's sleep. This little random island over here that I'm like trawling up against, it's got some mangroves up against it. So what I might do later on, when it's like dead low tide, we might pull up over there, anchor the boat up, and we might go for a walk. If we find a mud crab, that'd be epic. Anyway, hopefully we get a decent feed. I only need one fish. Like, if I can get like one, you know, half decent sized fish, have one fillet tonight, one fillet in the morning, and that should keep me going for the rest of the day, and then I can catch another fish tomorrow. So I've caught so many, man. Little ones, little baby grassies, little baby snapper. It's just frustrating. You know, give me the big ones. I want a big one. I want something I can eat. Anyway, we'll keep looking for some marks, see what we can find. Dude, I've just caught the biggest grinner I've ever seen. Look at the size of this thing. Oh, at least we've got heaps of bait now. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, tata. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Tata. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Tata. I fished that little reef for like an hour, flicked lures around, heaps of hits. It all felt like little hits anyway. There was a bit going on the sounder, but nothing's really feeding at the moment. It's dead low tide and the tide's turning. So we're gonna head over to this island. We're gonna go for a walk through this island, have a look, see what we can find. And then as soon as that tide starts pumping back in, we're gonna head back out to the reefs and we're gonna try and get a fish. If I don't get a fish this episode, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's not from a lack of trying. I'm doing all I can and all I know how to do to get a fish. I've caught heaps of small ones, little grassies, little snapper. Obviously the grinner we've got, the grinner's really good bait, so I've been using it as bait. But let's peel over to this island. Let's have a bit of a look, cruise around. We might even do like I might do like a 3-day mission on this island one day. We'll start at one end and finish at the other. We'll see, we'll see. It looks like a pretty mad little island. Anyway, let's go have a look, see if we can find some water, because I'm so thirsty, it's crazy. It's ridiculous how thirsty I am. Like, my mouth is that dry. I feel like I'm starting to get ulcers in my mouth because I've been out in the sun and I haven't had water. It's no good. So let's go find some water. I'm not going to stop until we find water, make water, something. All right, let's go. Let's go have a look. Here we are, dudes. Magical island. I do have an old water bottle that I found in the boat. So let's see if there's some fresh water up in here or even some crab holes. Look at this creek system. Let me just cross here real quick. Just cross this creek, look at this. How epic is this? Probably can't camp here one day because it's all shelly and see, it's all like shoals and shells and reef and whatnot. The boat's back there, so we just have to be mindful because that tide is peeling in. That tide is peeling in now, so I don't want to get stuck here and I don't want the boat to float away. So let's be quick, let's be vigilant, let's see what we can find. There's a whole heap of mangroves through here, which is kind of cool. This will all be salt water, which sucks. That'd be epic if that was fresh water. Oh, look at this mangrove system. Look at all this mangrove system. This is going to be cracker, dudes. This is going to be cracker. Look at all this down here. We could have flicked lures in there. There might be a flatty in there. That'd be epic. I don't like my chances on getting water in here though. This looks like it's all salt water. So that sucks a little bit. Well, it's all salt water. I don't even think it's hot enough for me to make water. So let me try and explain to you how you can make water if you're out on a survival mission and you find a plastic bag, a bit of plastic or something like that. See these trees? Get your plastic bag, wrap it around the tree. Here, I'll come up to this tree and I'll show you. So just a simple tree like this, you get your plastic bag or your plastic and you wrap it around the end. Make sure you seal it nice and tight. Make sure you seal it nice and tight at the stem. You want it to trap all the sweat. So all the sweat will form on that plastic. Take the plastic off nice and carefully, drain it into your pot, whatever, and there's your fresh drinking water. I always boil it as well, just in case there's, you know, bad jujus on the leaves or whatever, but that's how you get fresh drinking water in summer. It doesn't really work that well in winter, because right now it's like 18 degrees, it's really not that hot. It's definitely not hot enough for me to create some sweat. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I am so thirsty. This is crazy. But we'll go for a longer walk, we'll go for a bit of a mish. There might be, it did rain last night, so there might be like a puddle somewhere where we can dig down and get fresh water. I don't know, but this all looks like, it's all a mangrove system, so. All right, the tide's starting to turn now, it's whipping in. So we can't be too long or I'm gonna be stuck on this island and the boat's gonna be stuck out there. And that ain't good, because I'll be stuck here for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. So let's just go for a little bit of a wander. I wasn't really planning on getting a crab this episode or even looking for crabs. So I didn't even know this island had crabs on it, to be honest. It's definitely got crabs on it though. I can see all the mangroves, all this salt water. This is like crab heaven. This is literally, if I was a crab, this is where I'd live. 100% this is where I'd live if I was a crab. See what I mean? Look at it all. This is literally crab heaven. This is, if I was a crab, this is 100% where I'd be. Even if I was desperate, I wouldn't eat these little guys. I don't know if you can see him up in there. Can you see him up in there? Let's see if he'll come out for us. Let's see if this little fella will come out for us. So it's a little hermit crab. He's hiding up in there. He's probably not going to show his face. I just disrupted him. Let's put him back in there. There's hundreds of them. All little hermits all through here. Just cruising around. How cool's that? All right, let's keep trudging. I don't have very long, I can't stay here for too long. I'm just worried about that boat being out where it is. Look at this little guy. What up, little dude? What are you hiding for, bud? Is that like, that's the babiest mud crab I've ever seen in my life. Look at him. That's like the babiest of baby mud crabs I've ever seen in my life. That thing's tiny. Yo, I love it in here. I'm gonna do a full episode in here one day. I'm gonna come in here and we're gonna go for a mission. I reckon we'll pull out heaps of crabs from in here. But I need it to be a full day and I need to get dropped off. I can't have the boat here because there's nowhere to really tie it up. So that's a bit of a bummer. But this is a beautiful destination. There might even be some high ground in the middle where we can come through one day and have a bit of a camp. We could build shelter up in here too. Look at this. Look at all this we could use in an episode. We can make our own shelter. We can make our own like little tree house and stay in here. That'd be sick. Drop down in the comments if that's something you'd watch, if that's something you're keen on me doing, because I'm actually going to do like full make my own camp, make my own shelters, everything like that. I'm going to do full on, bring nothing with me, no tent, no nothing. Look at all this. Proper mud crab mangrove flats. Literally mud crab just... All right, how good? Yeah, leave a comment. Let me know if that's something you'd watch. Because there's a heap of stuff I'm going to do. All right, let's work our way back. I've walked a fair bit. I've been walking for about half an hour, so I probably shouldn't have walked for that long, but that's all right. We'll be right. I'll swim out to the boat if I have to. We'll see you back on the boat, yeah? All right, we've made it back. What a magnificent destination. I'm actually keen to explore that island some more, so stay tuned for that. Might do that in the next few weeks. I'm actually keen to suss that whole island out. You know what I might do? I might even bring the tinny in here, get it stuck in there. The tinny, I've got a little tinny as well. I'll bring that in, get that stuck up the creek, and I reckon we'll be sweet. I'll be able to sleep in the tinny. Should be a cracking little episode. A bit of an update, I've lost sonar. So I don't have my sonar, I don't have down scan, I don't have side scan, I've got none of that. I don't know what's happened to it, it's just not working. There's actually so many boats here. I'm just gonna float a bait down. I've got no sonar, so I don't know if we'll be eating tonight, to be honest, everyone. But I'm gonna give it a red hot crack because I'm starving. I'm thirsty. I've caught so many fish today, but none of them have been size. You don't understand how frustrating that is. And I'm gonna flick some soft plastics while that bait's sitting down there. Bah! Da 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 da. Man, this is gonna suck with no sonar. Bah! Bah! Alright. Last cast, and then we're gonna go find somewhere to camp for the night. We'll keep fishing wherever we camp, so I'll just keep a bait out all night. Who knows, we might get a feed, I don't know. I'm starving though, man, I'm so hungry. Yeah, fishy, 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 fishy. Yeah, fishy, 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 fishy. Oh, I'm so frustrated because I've caught so many little fish. Like 6 of them just undersized. Oh well. Beautiful sunset, sleeping on the boat. Couldn't ask for more. I'm starving, I'm thirsty. Let's go find somewhere to anchor up for the night. Then we'll piff some bait while we're anchored up, I reckon. Who knows, we might get a feed later on. As the sun comes down, usually the fish start to bite at sunset, so... Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, my little froth fam. Fingers are crossed. Just pulled up at this spot on the way back because I've caught snapper here off grinner before, so fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I'm actually going to camp up just on the other side of this little island here. It's like a little, there's a little bay in there. It's away from the wind, it's out of the swell. Nice little spot for us for the night. Flick some plastics too, eh? May as well. Got nothing better to do. Oh, everything that could go wrong did go wrong today. Got no depth, no sounder, no sonar, no side scan, down scan, nothing. None of it's working. I don't know what's happened. I've just lost all electronics on the sounder for some reason. I'm not too sure. I'll have a look in the morning. Let's go find somewhere to anchor up for the night. I'll just keep some baits out. I am so hungry, it's not even funny. I don't even have any flour on board to make a damper. Well, I don't even have water to make damper anyway, so I don't know. What a rough start. What a rough day one. That usually means day two is going to be good, so let's hope and pray day two is an absolute cracker. Okay, stick around. Yeah, stick around. We're gonna go set up the bed. Gonna set up my little crib for the night, and then we're gonna throw some baits out, and then we're gonna have a little bit of a chat. Okay, we're gonna have a little bit of a bonding session. We are. So strap in for that. All right, let's head over to where we're gonna anchor up. Anchor out the front, anchor out the back. We're set. I'm actually going to throw the bait out while I'm chilling. We'll set the bed up. We'll get everything ready. It's going to be a cracker night. Hopefully we get a fish soon so I can cook a feed because I'm starving. Well, I've got my little bed set up. That's where I'm going to be sleeping. That's epic. Look, I'm going to just hide away in there, have a napski, but I am going to kick back. I might actually lay down because I'm wrecked. I know we didn't get a fish day one and I'm really sorry about that, but that's okay. Day two, we'll get a fish tomorrow. I have the utmost confidence that we'll get a fish tomorrow. It's a beautiful spot though. I don't know if you can see. Cracker, absolutely cracker. Turn me dimmer up. I don't know if you can see me better now, but this is my little pillow. Ready? You ready for this? Just like that, done. Pillow, ready to go. Epic. Time check, it's 9 PM. I am so tired. I'm gonna get some sleep. Hopefully we get some fish in the morning. I'm hoping. I don't know what's going on with the boat. I don't know why I've got no sounder, no electronics. The lights are working, so that's good. But I don't know what's going on with the sounder, so hopefully keeping it off for the night. It comes good in the morning, but we'll just have to wait and see. Just gotta, fingers crossed, because I'm gonna need it tomorrow, big time. I'm gonna need it hardcore. It's gonna suck without it. I don't know if I'll get a fish without it, to be honest. But I'll just go to my usual spots and we'll see how we go. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed day one. I'll see you in the morning for day two, yeah? Peace. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's 5:30 in the morning. I am freezing. I'm shivering. It is absolutely freezing. So cold, so cold, so cold. And I didn't bring any coffee with me, so this is a full no food, no water, none. Didn't bring any of it, nothing. I don't know if you can hear the boat, but the tide's like, the tide and the wind are fighting each other at the moment, so it's not a good time. Anyway, I'm gonna get up, start packing the boat away, and then we'll head to some spots, check on the sounder. Hopefully the sounder's working this morning. I don't know what was going on with it yesterday. And yeah, hopefully we have a better day too. Hopefully, I'm hoping. Oh, morning. It's bloody freezing though. Freezing. Absolutely freezing. But anyway, that was the bed last night. It's freezing. I'm so cold. I was cold all night. It's just freezing. Anyway, I'm gonna pack this swag away, head to a couple of spots to try and get a feed. I'm starving. I'm so hungry, man. I'm so hungry, dude. Hopefully when it warms up, we'll come back here and we'll pull up, and I reckon we'll go for a bit of a wander up this island, have a bit of a look. This is a different island to the one we were at before, so we'll go for a look-ski, see what we can find. So cold, man. Oh, moment of truth. Moment of truth. Hopefully it's working. Because yesterday was rough. Yesterday was rough without it, to be honest. Look at that sun coming up. It's beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. It's still cooked. That's no good, man. Far out. Alright, I don't really know what's going on. This has been an epic fail of an adventure, but the boat's running like absolute pus right now. It's got a hectic rattle when I'm in full throttle. It's just not running well at all. I've got no sounder, no sonar, no depth, pretty much no chart, so I am literally just gonna wing it when we head back. I'm gonna wing it and just follow my path, follow my previous path from this spot. So so devastating. You put all your time and effort into an episode like this, and everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. So anyway, for those of you that have stuck around and watched for this long, I appreciate the heck out of you. Thank you so much. Honestly, it means so much to me. While we're sitting here chugging along though, jump over to our shop, yeah? frothandadventures.com. Go check out our fresh garms. We just released some stubby coolers over there. We've got a brand new spring drop happening real soon. Get over there and get yourself a jumper, shirt, footy shorts, singlet, fishing shirts, everything. You, your missus, your kids, everybody in the whole family. Jump over there and have a bit of a gander, yeah? Have a geese. Go have a suss. I don't know if you can you hear that? That's my motor. I'm gonna have to head back in, which sucks. Oh, it truly sucks. Oh, this sucks. I'm going 14 knots at the moment. It's as fast as the boat will go. I don't know what's going on with it. I just hope I make it back. I don't want to get towed in. That's embarrassing. I don't know what happened to it overnight or yesterday. I don't know, but it's just going to shit. At least it's a beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky, and I won't even be able to enjoy it. Anyways, I'm going to chug it in real slow. I'll see you back at the boat ramp, yeah? Peace. Alright, well that's it for that episode. Hey, I'm so sorry it didn't go to plan. That's just how it is some days. Some days you have good days, some days you have bad days. Unfortunately, the boat didn't want to play ball, so it is what it is. Anyway, we did 2 days out on the boat. It was a sick little camp. I will be doing that again. I'm going to take the boat in on Monday to get looked at, just to find out what's going on with it, just to make sure it's all good. It's going to get a service. I'll get that sounder looked at, get the electronics looked at, figure out what's going on with the motor. So yeah, hopefully they can figure out what's going on with the boat, because that sucked. That really sucked. I was really keen for that cook up on the vid boat, full like sleeping on the boat, camping on the boat, cook up. It would have been sick. Anyway, these things happen. It is what it is. If you've stayed here for the whole video, make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell button, all that cool stuff. Jump over to our shop. It's going to be linked at the bottom right here. frothandadventures.com. all your freshest gear, fishing shirts, footy shorts, shirts, singlets, hats, bucket hats, stubby coolers. Jump over there. We got gear for you, we got gear for your missus, gear for your kids, gear for everybody in the whole family. Jump over there, have a look. All your support means the absolute world to me and my family. We appreciate it so much. Hey, I thank you for tuning in. The next one will be a better one, I promise ya. I promise the next one will be a better one. I know the last one was sick. The last episode we did was sick, but the next one, we'll make up for this one. All right, I'll make up for it. Anyway, I'll catch you on the next one, yeah? Peace!